What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review. And today we'll be looking at the Marvel Legends, the Infinity Saga, Avengers Endgame Thor. And I mostly picked up this guy to kind of compare it to the SH Figure Arts Final Battle Endgame Thor. When this figure was announced, I wasn't too excited about it, mostly because he didn't come down with a powered down head or Mjolnir or Stormbreaker. But for 20 bucks, man, I mean, he is a great looking figure, a great representation of what Thor looked like in Avengers Endgame. The only Thor we got from the Avengers Endgame movie was that fat bro Thor. So it's nice to have, what he looked like in the final battle to finally complete your big three. Unfortunately, I don't have Captain America, Worthy Captain America, or Mark 85. I recently just sold that figure. So sadly, won't be able to compare those three together. But I really do want to compare them to the SH Figure Arts and see if the SH Figure Arts kind of stands, the price point compared to this guy. Because he looks pretty damn good. Like I said, I wasn't excited. And when I picked him up and saw him in hand, he looks a lot better than I thought he would. So enough of me rambling on. Let's get a closer look here at the packaging, and then we'll get a closer look here at the figure itself. So straight on, it's your typical Infinity Saga packaging. You got the Avengers Endgame logo up here, the Infinity Saga, the name of the character. On the side, you get a mural of the Avengers from, the Infinity Saga. You get a poster of Endgame back here, as it is the Avengers Endgame Thor. A read up on the character right there. You get not much more at the bottom, a whole bunch of, disclaimers. At the bottom, you get the barcode and a whole bunch of other bullshit. So there it is. So enough about this packaging. Let's crack this bad boy open. Getting a quick look at all the accessories he does come with. He comes with a pair of gripping hands so he can hold Mjolnir, and Stormbreaker. And he also does come with two splayed out hands, and I like to call these the Mjolnir and Stormbreaker summoning hands. And of course, we can't have Endgame Thor without Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. And we've seen these two previously. This one came with the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure. I believe it's just in a lighter brown and obviously in a translucent blue with some silver overspray. And we've seen this Mjolnir with Worthy Cap. And it is, again, just lighter brown here on the handle, and it is a translucent blue plastic with a little bit of silver overspray with lightning crackle throughout the whole, hammer. And I'm not a big fan of this effect. I get what they were going for, but it doesn't work out. They should have just done it translucent blue to look like it's powering up. And yeah, man, these are decent effects. I wish that he did come with a pair that were powered down. But like I said, if you have, the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure Mjolnir, you could just replace it with that one. And if you have Worthy Cap or just any other Mjolnir laying around, you can use that. And then we also do get two lightning effects that I believe we've seen previously before. They're the exact same mode, exact same shape and everything. And it was kind of a pain in the ass to kind of wrap these around Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. I believe this came originally with Stormbreaker. I can't remember what figure it originally came with, but it was molded to fit Stormbreaker. So it was a lot easier to put it on Stormbreaker than it was on Mjolnir. But again, it's just a translucent blue. Nothing too crazy about it. But yeah, it is nice. And again, you can just weave it around the handle of Mjolnir. It is a little bit of work, but not too bad. And then Stormbreaker, it's pretty easy to put it on. Here we have Thor up close and personal. And just straight up, man, I really do like this figure a lot. Very, very minor complaints about him. But overall, he is a really good figure. Mostly because of this head sculpt. I believe that this is Hasbro's best Chris Hemsworth head sculpt to date by far. And that's not even exaggerating. The last previous head sculpts were not the greatest. I believe the best one before this one was the Bro Thor Build-A-Figure head. And then the other ones were just awful. But this one, really nice. I think they got the likeness pretty down. Not as good as the SH Figure Arts. But then again, you're comparing a $20 figure to a $100 figure. But yeah, man. Again, looking at the head sculpt, it looks really nice. Really like that blue overspray around the white pupils or the white eyeballs. So I do really like that. I think they went a little too hard on that scar down his eye. Again, bringing in the SH Figure Arts, it is a lot more subtle. So it's not as big and prominent as it is here on the Legends. But nice overall. I do like that they did the blonde hair, and then they did a lighter color over that, over the hair and the beard. I like how they braided it down here. I mean, it's the design of the movie, but I really like how it came here. And then you can see that they painted that little tassel right there in the beard bronze. The only thing that I kind of have a big gripe on is these arms. I feel like they should be a lot more metallic. Looking through my viewfinder, they do look a little metallic, but here in person, they're just a gray, shiny plastic, and yeah, not a big fan of that. Wish it was a lot more metallic. Even with the gauntlets, they are all black, and you can see some straps going in there. So I wish that these straps were painted a little bit different to kind of differentiate that strap in the gauntlet piece. Looking at the torso, it is nice. You can see this matte gray plastic and then these shiny little discs running down his torso. I believe these discs are supposed to represent the realms that he looks over. So I do like that they're, a lot more shinier than they are here on the torso. And then you get a nice bronze trim going throughout the torso on the back. And the paint does actually run all the way through the back. So that is nice. And then looking down his legs and his pants, they are nicely detailed and sculpted. Do really like that, man. That looks really nice. Really nice. I'm a big fan of these sculpted pants. You can see that the bronze is, again, running through these, I don't know what you would call it, seam lines, I guess. And they are on the outside of the thigh and the inside. So that is nice. And then looking at the knee pads, they are nicely sculpted as well. They kind of have a seam line here where the mold, I guess, ran. I'm not a big fan of that here, but it is what it is. The boots are nice. They're just a flat gray plastic. If you look at the SH Figuarts, you can actually see that some gold or bronze trim is on there. I'm not sure how well you can see it. As you can see, this one does have a bronze trim on the boot. This one doesn't, but again, it is a $20 figure compared to a $100 figure. And the cape is big and chunky, a little heavy. I wish it was a lot thinner, but it does look nice. Black on the inside, red on the outside, and it looks like it just drapes very nicely down. Not in a big dynamic pose or anything. I do like it better when it's just in a, subtle, calm, just draping down type of way. And it is black here on top, which looks really nice. But yeah, man, good figure. Looks really good. Compared to the SH Figuarts, I think that for a $20 figure, man, it really does give the SH Figuarts a run for its money. The likeness is not 100% as the SH Figuarts, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of little things about this one that I like over this one, as the bronze is a lot more prominent on this one than it is on this one. This one just looks like it's a different color of gray. And then you can see the gold a lot better here on the pants. No gold here on this pants, which is kind of odd. But you do have the gold and silver on the boots, and then you don't have that on this one. And obviously, I do prefer the wired cloth cape compared to, a big chunky, piece of plastic as a cape. And then the one thing that I do prefer on the Legends over the SH Figuarts is that hair, man. Again, I have no clue why SH Figuarts does that gold metallic paint. I guess to kind of make it look like shiny hair, like blonde shiny hair. I'm not sure why they do that, but not a big fan of that. I do wish they would have done it better, like this one. I do like the hair better on this one too. As you can see, it's a lot more longer, and it drapes a lot better over his body. And then you can even have these individual strands here and then here. I don't know, man. I feel like the Legends executed this a lot better than SH Figuarts did, so that is a little bit disappointing. That this $100 figure is not as good as this one over here. And then the SH Figuarts has these cracks throughout the 6 rings, and then this one doesn't. So I'm not too sure. I need to look up a picture to see if that this is accurate or not, but I'm pretty sure this is accurate. So I don't know why they didn't do it here on the Legends. But yeah, man, if you're looking to have a Thor in your display, you're not looking to spend too much money, this is definitely a pickup that I recommend. It's just superior to any other Thor, Marvel Legends Thor figure out there. But if you want, a cloth cape, a little bit more postability, then I do recommend picking up the SH Figure Arts. Not gonna scale too great with your other Marvel Legends, but yeah, man, great figure, great figure. Let's get a close look at his articulation, and then we'll get some size comparisons. Now, getting a close look at this guy's articulation, it is pretty decent. His head is on a dumbbell joint, as most of the new figures are, and then the neck is a separate floating piece as well. So neck piece pegs into the body, but I'm not gonna try to pull that out because then I'll be here all night. But popping the head back in, he does look this much up, which is a fair amount. Wish it could look a little bit better, but that hair gets in the way. So he does look that much up, not much down because the beard runs into the chest. So that is a little bit unfortunate. And he does have decent head pivot. Not the greatest, again, because of the hair, but it is decent. And again, it can rotate a full 360. His arms are on ball joints, so they do rotate a full 360. He does have upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that are pinless, so that is nice. They bend in more than 90 degrees. And then his gripping hands are on horizontal, no, they're on vertical hinges, so they do hinge up and down. And then his open splayed out hands are on that horizontal hinge, so it just hinges up and down as well. He does have a diaphragm cut up here on the chest, so he can pivot a great amount to the sides. Oh, there goes his head. Wow. A great amount to the sides. He does crunch forward quite a bit for being a chunky fella. As you can see, that belly doesn't really get in the way, so he can crunch forward a good amount, and he can crunch backwards a lot better. No waist cut or anything under there, which I wish there was a waist cut there so you can get a lot more articulation up here. And then his thighs do have an upper thigh cut, so they do rotate a full 360 if you like. His knees are pinless and double jointed, so he can bend in a great amount and can easily kick his own, not ass, but back. He can easily kick his own back. He doesn't have boot swivel or anything, which would have been great because it would have, easily hit right there on the boot. But no boot swivel, so that is a little bit unfortunate. But his ankle does hinge that much forward, that much back, and he does have a great ankle pivot with pectorals at the bottom of the feet. Here we have the Marvel Legends Endgame Thor next to the SH Figure Art Final Battle Endgame Thor. And I don't know, man. There's something about this one that I really, really like. Obviously, this comes with a lot more accessories, a lot more lightning effects, different heads, different hands. This one just comes with, two different hands and these lightning effects in Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. But again, this is a $100 figure compared to a $20 figure. But I don't know, man. There's something about this one that's a lot more better filled out compared to this one. When you get down and start looking at this one and kind of, dissecting it, it kind of has weird proportions. And also looks like he's kind of doesn't have a neck. This one, you can't actually even see the neck, but it looks a lot better proportion than this one for some reason. I do really love this figure still, but I don't know, man. There's something about this one that when you hold it in hand, it feels a lot more hefty and a lot more better filled out and proportioned. Again, if you're looking, to buy an Endgame Thor and you're on a budget, this one's not a bad cop, man. It's again, it's not this one. This one comes with a lot more, and you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. But this one's not a bad, I wouldn't say replacement. It's not a bad feeling. You know what I mean? So you are getting a good, decent figure if you're getting this store. And yeah, man, I don't know what it is about this store that I really, really do enjoy. But I want to see a quick head swap. So let's do that real quick. And that didn't really work out. As you can see that the peg hole inside of the SH Figure Arts head is just way too small compared to this big ass dumbbell joint we have right there. So it doesn't really work out. But this actually doesn't look bad. I mean, his head looks a little bit on the big side, but not too bad at all. And it is just resting on there. But if you put some blue tack in there, that could work. I don't know. What do y'all guys think? Here we have him next to the SH Figure Arts Hulk, and I actually feel like these scale pretty decently together, man. It's not bad at all. So if you want to have these two together, that kind of works out. Here we have him next to the Marvel Legends Disney Plus Wave Bucky Barnes. And again, this not bad at all. It kind of works out. And here we have him next to the Mafex Infinity War Captain America. And lastly, here we have him next to Korg, his best friend. And I feel like these two men just look really, really good together. Yeah, really, really liking this man. The more and more I play with this guy, I fall in love more and more with him. And actually, I almost did forget to do one of the most important size comparisons. Here he is next to the Armored Thanos from the 2-pack with Mark 85 that is in the same line with this Thor, the Infinity Saga. And here we have Thor on the rotating base, and no crazy poses, no flight stands, nothing, just standing there in a vanilla pose. And I think he looks absolutely gorgeous, man. What a great figure this figure is, man. If you're looking for an endgame Thor that's, you know, a reasonable price, not too high up there like imports or anything, this is a definite cop. If you're looking to finish your big three in your Marvel Legends, definitely pick this guy up, man. He's such a great figure. The more and more I played with him, the more and more I liked him. He just aesthetically looks really, really pleasing. So out of a 1 to 10, I would rate this figure a solid 9.5. A couple little things that could have made it a 10, potentially one of the best figures of the year, is a different head sculpt and a different Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. If you had a powered down head and a powered down Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, and even if it was the exact same head, just powered down with, you know, regular pupils in his eyes and regular irises and everything, he would have been a lot better because it would have gave you options. So you only have the option to have him powered up the whole time. So that is a little bit annoying, a little bit unfortunate. But, you know, if I was going to display him, it would be like this. So I don't even know why I'm complaining. But yeah, man, great figure. Would definitely recommend picking it up. It is an all brand new body mode, no pins, all new sculpt. It's just a great figure, man. Pick it up if you have the chance to. But yeah, man, enough of me chattering on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below if you're looking forward to buying this figure or if it's an easy pass for you. But again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're currently sitting at 119 subscribers. Again, I want to hit 300 by the end of September and 1,000 by the end of the year. And I know we can do it. But yeah, man, again, love this figure, not much more. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.